Lucy Greer in the Studio 10 kitchen. Lucy, we've been talking about our kids and back to school just around the corner and back to daycare and all that kind of stuff.
I know, it is hard to believe. Actually, next week I'm going to be doing a breakfast casserole for back to school.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be
sounds
something
great.
that everybody can watch and get ready before the kids go back. I mean, it's hard to believe that summer's already coming to an end.
I know. You want those quick, convenient, and healthy breakfast recipes. So yeah, pay attention for that next week. Right now, what we're working on though is a cold Asian noodle salad.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about this.
We are working on this. Chastity and I already started on our dressing, and what I have in the pot is our noodles. So I'm just using spaghetti noodles, and it's just 8 ounces. And I'm just using regular ones, but of course you could use whole wheat, or you could use rice noodles. You know, you could really use any noodle that you wanted. But I just figured spaghetti, everybody can get their hands on that, and that's really simple. So we're cooking that. We're just going to cook it according to the package instructions, and then we're going to actually run it under cold water. And then we're going to add, you know, some other fresh veggies to it. And like I said, we're working on our sauce, so I thought we could finish that up while our noodles cook. So we started with some peanut butter and some honey.
Yeah, usually here at Fox 10, it's like, what smells like peanuts?
Yeah.
And then you realize it's Chastity Bird eating
That's what
peanut
you
butter at her
said.
desk.
All done. There she is over there with some.
Yes.
Yep, so peanut butter, and I just use creamy peanut butter, but you could use, you know, the crunchy peanut butter too. So we did honey, peanut butter, olive oil, and we did some soy sauce, some rice wine vinegar, and then we used our sriracha sauce to spice it up, so a couple of teaspoons of that. And then I did the zest and juice of 1 lime, and we talked about our fresh garlic. Do you ever cook with fresh garlic?
I
mean,
do.
ginger? I'm saying
Yes,
garlic.
well, both. Fresh ginger and fresh garlic. You know, we've been doing, trying to cook a little bit more at the house. And so yeah, it's fun to do, and you can taste that freshness.
You really can, and that's why I like to use so much citrus, because it just brightens everything up and makes it taste so fresh, and especially when you're cooking a little bit healthier, it's nice to use all those fresh things from the produce department. So like I mentioned, you know, we peeled up our ginger, and then I'm just using a microplane to grate it in here, so we're just using a couple teaspoons. And then I have 2 cloves of fresh garlic.
You know what the other good thing about doing it that way, not in particular for this dish maybe, but for all dishes, is if you have kids who are picky eaters and you want to put in like onion or something like that, you get it down to the point where it's grated and they don't even know it's in there.
Yes, that's such a good point. Are your kids picky?
Oh, well, Mia is very good. And Eli is very, very picky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That's how mine are too. One is good and one is not so good.
Yeah.
But the baby is appearing to be a really good eater. So
Victory.
That's nice. Yes,
Nice.
victory. I'm like 2 out of 3, you know.
That's pretty good.
We were, the boys like to cook with me now, and so it's really fun. And I was working on the breakfast casserole that I mentioned. And so we were starting with our eggs and some sugar, and Nick, the picky eater, was like, I like eggs. I like sugar. I'm like, yeah, I know you like sugar because that's all you want to eat.
You leave that baby alone.
I know. They'll be fine.
You know what's sad, and we're just talking now, is I hear myself trying the same tactics that my parents tried that I know didn't work with me, but I don't know what else to say.
I know.
It's like, you like sausage. You like this.
You like it.
Why don't you like them all together? You know?
I know. And then just like trying to like, you like this.
Yeah.
No, I don't like this. Like, ugh. But, you know, I have a friend, actually one of my best friends, Rachel, and she was such a picky eater growing up, and now she eats absolutely everything. So I'm just banking on they'll grow out of it. So I thought that I would kind of, okay, so our sauce is done. So that's ready. And then when I would eat Chinese food or whatever when I was younger, I always liked those baby corns.
Yes, me too.
And so I thought, well, I'm not going to use those, but I was going to.
really excited about baby corn.
I know. I mean, who doesn't love those little baby corn? So I thought, well, I'll just put some fresh corn because it's the time of year for fresh corn, and that's our nod to baby corn. Okay. So whenever I cut the corn off the cob, I just flip a little bowl over and a big bowl, and so it kind of catches it. And
interesting.
Actually, this is not my invention. Rachel Ray taught me this. So
Don't talk about Rachel Ray.
I know.
She's on like the same time as we are or something, isn't she?
well, I don't know,
See,
but I'm
you don't have to watch Rachel Ray because you
can watch me.
You have Lucy doing stuff that she does.
That's right. Anyone on Wednesdays is watching us for sure.
Exactly.
So I'm just going to do this, and then once our noodles cook, we're just going to get all of our veggies and our sauce mixed in. And like I mentioned to Chastity, this would be a great lunch or a great supper, just something kind of unique. It would really be good if you wanted to, pack your lunch, like your lunch box.
But guys, you like noodles, you like
You like
corn.
this?
You're going to like it all mixed up
You
together.
like peanut butter?
You like peanut butter?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to have this recipe online in the Studio 10 tab at fox10tv.com. When we come back, we'll tell you more about Greer's and all their locations across the Gulf Coast and finish this recipe up. Thanks a lot, Lucy.
Thanks.